Hello, Shalom Aleichem, once again. Anyway, today we have a learning from Meinei Shel Torah. Meinei Shel Torah on Parshas Naso, and we're going to talk about, they are going to talk about the Levim, the names of the Levim, and what they allude to as far as the B'nai Israel, Gershon, Kohath, and Merrari. Let's take a look at it now, right now. So anyway, Parshas Naso, called Parshas Naso, Yeshna Arichus Rabagam B'Medrash V'Gam B'Zohar HaKadosh. The whole Parsha of Naso it's gone over in great depth in the Medrash and also in the Zohar HaKadosh. Omar Al-Kain Baal HaChidushei Harim Zal, the Baal Chidushei Harim says about it, Kivan Ship, Parsha Zu Chala Tamid Samach Li Acharei Chag HaShavuos. Since this Parsha is always coming out after the Yom Tov of Shavuos, Chag Matan Torah, the Chag, the holiday of the giving of the Torah. Lefikach Kilo Oz Chachamenu His Pashtus Muflages Batorah. So therefore, our Chachamim uncovered a lot of different his pashtus. They spread it out. Muflages Batorah Zu. They on the what they learned in this Torah. Asher bo zachu bizman Kabbalah Satorah, because in this time, this is the time of Kabbalah Satorah, receiving the Torah. So they spread out the learning of what they learned from this Parsha, Parshas Naso. It says here, Naso es Rosh B'nai Gershon, Gam Heim. So Hashem said, lift up the heads of the children of Gershon, the tribe of Gershon. In other words, Levy had three sons, Gershon, Kohath, and Merrari. So there were three families. So Hashem says, lift up B'nai Gershon, the heads of the sons of Gershon, Gamheim, also them. What does it mean by Gamheim? That's in Daled Chaf Beis. That's number 4. The 4th chapter, Chaf Beis, the 22nd pasuk. Ma tivo shel habitoi gamheim. What does it mean when it says the expression of gamheim? They as well. Kan. What does it mean when it says they as well over here? Gamheim. V'chi lama ze yale al hadas shalo lo seiso sam. Why would we think not to lift them up? Of course we should lift them up. So what does it say? Gamheim, they as well, also them. V'chein lama lahalan. Why is it lahalan Eitzel Merrari, and further down by the B'nai Merrari, the children of Merrari? Lo ne'emara klal lashon nesius rosh. It doesn't say anything about lifting them up, lifting up the heads, lifting them up, giving them encouragement. Ki im rak B'nai Merrari lemishbechosam leveisavosam tivkodosam. It says, this is the pasuk. B'nai Merrari, the children of Merrari, lemishbechosam, according to their families, leveisavosam, to the house of their fathers, tivkodosam, they should be numbered. That's pasuk chavtes. That's in pasuk. That's the 29th pasuk. So it doesn't say anything about lifting them up by the Meinei Merrari. So what does that mean? It doesn't say lift up. It says it doesn't say anything about lifting them up. The B'nai Merrari. Varam shaloshes B'nai Levy meramazim al shaloshes tekufos shel am Yisrael. The three sons of Levy are a hint. The way they're named is like meramazim. It's a remez. That means a hint. Al shaloshos tekufos shel am Yisrael. On the three different eras of Am Yisrael, the Tekufos. It's like an era. Kahos, Marames ala Tekufa, Shabo, Hayu Yisrael, Mikubotzim Yachad, Biartzam. The Kahos, the Mishpacha of Kahos, is a hint, it's a remez to the Tekufa, the era where the B'nai Yisrael were gathered together in Eretz Yisrael. Kahos, Melashon, Velo Yekahas Amim. Velo Yekahas Amim. Velo Yekahas Amim. Kahos is from the Lashon, it's like a term of Velo Yekahas Amim, and over the nations shall gather there. So it's like a Lashon of Kahos, of gathering. Hayu Omdim Barum Hama'alo. They were standing on the top, the top step, the top level. Uvenei Kahos Amram, and the children of Kahos, Amram. Amram was one of the sons of Kahos. So Amram. So Am means people. Ram is very high, elevated people. So Amram. So it's like he's learning from this, the B'nai Kahos, the children of Kahos, Amram, elevated people. Hoyu Me'irim Es Ha'olam, they were lighting up the world with their Chachma, their wisdom. Yitzhar, Melashon Tzohar. One of the sons was Yitzhar, Melashon Tzohar. It's also a term of enlightening, of lighting up, like Tzohar Ta'aseh LaTeva. In the Teva, in the Ark, Hashem said, Tzohar Ta'aseh LaTeva. You should make some kind of a lighting, either a window or there was a certain diamond or something that gave a lot of light. So this is Yitzhar is Melashon Tzohar, from the language of Tzohar, of lighting up. V'hoyu azim v'chazakim b'kedushasam u'v'hischabarusam l'Hashem Yisbarach. And they were very chazakim, they were very strong in their kedusha, in their holiness, u'v'hischabarusam l'Hashem Yisbarach, and also in their attachment to Hashem, that was their aim, what they were aiming for, to be close to Hashem Yisbarach. Chevron v'Uziel, Chevron l'Tekufa Kazos. So the sons of Yitzhar were Chevron v'Uziel. So Chevron is like a chaver, and v'Uziel, and they were very strong. Oz, they were strong towards their aim towards being close to Hashem, doing all of the mitzvos. L'Tekufa Kazos Yoeb Yoter Lashon Nesius Rosh. So for a tekufa like this, for a era like this, it's very fitting, Nesius Rosh, that they should be uplifted. They should be uplifted. Gershon Meramez ala tekufa shebo golu Yisrael me'artzam. Gershon is a remez, it's a hint to the era when, at the period in time where the B'nai Yisrael were exiled from their land. Gershon, Melashon Gerush. Gershon. Gershon is the Lashon, is like the term from the language of Gerush, chasing away. Lefika Chamar Akasav, therefore the Torah says, Sha'af al pi shagalu me'artzam b'chol zos adayin heim gam ramim v'nesuyei rosh. So the Torah says that even though they are golu me'artzam, they are exiled from their land, b'chol zos, nevertheless adayin heim gam ramim v'nesuyei rosh. They are still very high, and their heads are uplifted. Naso es rosh, lift up the head. Gam heim, them as gamheim, they as well, them also. Lefishaheim mivatalim es atzmam mipnei chachameihem velomdim Torah mipihem, because they would nullify themselves before their chachamim. Mivatalim es atzmam mipnei chachameihem. They would nullify themselves before their chachamim. In other words, they knew that the chachamim knew more than they did. Velomdim Torah mipihem, and they would learn the Torah from their mouths, from the Chachamim's mouth. Harizeh nechshav, so this is considered ki'ilu hayu makrivim karbonos. So this is considered as if they themselves were bringing karbonos, bringing the sacrifices, because they would mevatel themselves and before the Chachamim, and they would learn the Torah from the Chachamim. So this is considered as if they brought the karbonos. Kefisha amru chachameinu, like the Chachamim said, B'chol makom muktor umugash lishmi umincha tahora. In every place, in muktor, it's a ketoras. I think that's ketoras. Umugash lishmi. In other words, they're giving a carbon to Hashem, umincha tahora, and bringing a mincha, a carbon mincha, a pure carbon mincha. A mincha is I think a fine flour, an offering of fine flour. But here's the second part. Ela talmidei chachamim shebebabel sheoskim b'torah ki'ilu hikrivu kol hakarbonos. But the talmidei chachamim in Babel, that would be that were occupying themselves in the learning of Torah, ki'ilu hikrivu kol hakarbonos. It's as if they brought kol hakarbonos, all of the karbonos. So in other words, the fact that they were sitting all day long, or spending a considerable amount of time to learn Torah, and they were learning in front of the Chachamim, who knew the Torah better than them, so they were learning from them. It's as if they were being makriv karbonos, as if they themselves were bringing karbonos. Uvenei Gershon, Livni v'Shimi, and the sons of Gershon, Livni and Shimi. That's the names. Livni v'Shimi. Shenislavnu v'niskapru chatoehem, because they were they were made like clean. They were made completely whitened. V'niskapru chatoehem, and all of their sins were atoned for. Al shum sheshamu bekol chachameihem, because they listened to the voice of the chachamim, of the wise men, the Chachamim of the Chachmei Torah of the time. Ve'ilu Merrari meramez al hatekufos hanoroos v'amoros, and the family of Merrari. So there's Gershon, there's Gahos, and Merrari. So the era of Merrari is hinting towards the era, the period of time, hanoraos v'hamaros, of very awesome times, in other words, very frightening times, v'hamaros, and bitter times. Merrari, melashon, vayemaru es chayehem. Merrari is from the lashon; it's the language of vayemaru es chayehem. The Mitzrayim made the lives of the B'nai Yisrael very bitter. Merrari is vayemararu es chayehem, their lives. They made their lives very bitter. Shebohen Yisrael near Mosim v'nishpolim ad ma'od. In this time, the B'nai Yisrael are in a lowly matzav, in a lowly situation. Chas v'shalom. B'nai Merrari Machli u'Mushi. The sons of Merrari, these are the sons of Merrari, Machli u'Mushi. Shehem sovlim kol minei chaloyim v'yasurim. They are They are enduring all kinds of sickness, Yisurim, and the different Yisurim are woes, tests, things that are very unpleasant, Yisurim, things that are unfortunately very unpleasant. V'heim minutakim min hakol. V'heim minutakim min hakol. This we'll have to find out. Minutakim. It might be that they're separated from everything. Minutakim. All right. Anyway, it's a time that is a lot of yisurim, a lot of austerities they have to endure, and chalayim, and sicknesses, unfortunately. V'yafal pikein, even nevertheless, hein musarim mosrim es nafsham ba'ad Hashem yisbarach b'toraso. Nevertheless, they're still giving their souls, they're giving their lives for Hashem yisbarach and His Torah. Hari ein ta'am lomar, so hari ein tomar lomar noso es rosh